Outlaw Sports is brought to you by Molson Canadian, made from Canada, and Rocky Mountain Barbecue, Alberta barbecue cuisine at its best. The rematch up at Edmonton, the Labor Day rematch. Always interesting to see what happens after a blowout. We've seen so many different versions of this, Ian. The best thing for the Stampeders is just, address the big issues, the offensive line, talk about some schemes, go back, maybe add some run to it. But it's a new game. You just have to have that attitude.
And it's amazing how quickly you can forget, because it happens Monday, but by Friday, whatever, forget about it. It's a different scenario. You're going into Edmonton. A big crowd is expected there. That's going to be. The situation is funny because a lot of teams know that they can't sweep at home and home. It's too tough.
Yeah.
Because whatever you did in the game first time, you can easily fix. It's easier to fix mistakes than build off what you did right. And Edmonton, I know that they didn't have a very, very, very good game, but they're probably feeling pretty good about themselves. And they don't need to have the pressure of trying to bring back Fred Stamps early. Now, I think that was the thing. If they would have lost that game, I think Fred Stamps would definitely play in this game. I don't think he's going to play in this game because they won the first game. Now they have a little bit of a cushion there. They give him another week. He's a difference maker, and if he's not there, that won't make a huge difference with the Stamps game plan. They'll be able to go out and basically shut down that offense again. The Eskimos didn't do that much on offense. They had short fields for their touchdowns.
Exactly.
I think their longest touchdown drive was 34 yards,
yeah.
which is not that long.
Well, turnovers in the short field, obviously, was a big thing. Another thing, Ian, penalties.
Ugh.
You would think a John Hufnagel team, and the way he likes to control and have discipline, this would be a disciplined unit, but it's not. It's the most penalized team in the league, and they're just giving up too much yardage at key times.
Yeah, and they're doing it on defense as well, right?
Yeah.
That's the weird thing is usually it would be a nice tight unit on defense. They wouldn't make those mistakes. Now some plays are
it happens.
Someone's are a little tricky to figure out. Keon Raymond getting slapped with an unnecessary roughness penalty when it didn't look like he did anything, and it just came at the end of the play when he was looking to get blocked. Or it's just that's bad luck.
Yeah.
But they're having a lot of it, and it's snowballing. Now they have to worry about not being targeted for little nitpicky stuff because they are the most penalized team in the league. Well, obviously they're going to make a lot of sloppy errors. Well, maybe that's not the way it is. Maybe there's just stuff that they're on the line, they're getting close to it, and then they're getting called for it. They have to make sure that they're back from going over the edge of making that play obvious. Of course, Kevin Dixon hammering a guy after the Eskimos scored a touchdown gave the Eskimos an easy point. It was just
absolutely.
It didn't end up making a difference, but it sure, when you get an 8-point touchdown, it sure makes a difference on that type of thing.
If you were John Hufnagel and had to say one thing to this team, what would that be going into Friday night's game?
We got them right where they want them. Honestly, the Stamps are 4-0 on the road this year. They love playing away from McMahon. They're 2-3 at home. That makes
strange, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the opposite effect of what you would usually have. I think they would go up there, make sure they're relaxed. I think that's the biggest thing. If they're going up there tight, thinking, geez, we just lost by 4 touchdowns to this team, then it's going to be tough. I think he's got to loosen them up this week, get them to know how they played against Montreal, and get back to what they were doing.
Tired of going to redneck barbecues? Well, you better call Rocky Mountain Barbecue, Alberta barbecue cuisine at its best. Great tasting food, clean and efficient service. Check us out online or call Rocky Mountain Barbecue.